Hello, hello. Let me turn the music down. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss LA, for your membership. Hey, the Bushes. Uh, y'all going to hell. Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Chakra King Black. It is good to see you. Let me remove my dancing kitty. Uh, I just came here. Me and Rascal. Back to you. Let me see if he do it again. He'll usually do it again if I do it to him. No, yes, I forget you. Hey, Queen Diva. Thank you guys for joining me this afternoon. I just came in for a little news break. Um, since I have been extremely unavailable for YouTube, and basically, uh, my goodness, you got to come over here and chew your food. You just want attention to that. You walk over to the bowl, chew the food, and then get the food, and then come over here and chew it. Hey, Stomp Down. Um, that kitty is really getting down real bad. Do tell. Now, sometime I heard you over there talking about me the other day. I don't know why I'm not getting your notifications, but I am watching your replays, and you had me laughing. Praying for LA. The military is here as well. Miss LA, you don't tell me where you are. I know that I think they put the military in Texas. I know that I saw the protests in Chicago going on, and I know Greg Abbott has called for the National Guard politicking. Um, I mean, there's really nothing I can say about any of this that's going on. I went over to Room Shakers the other day. Let me make sure I spoke to everyone. The Bushes, yes, I did. Queen Diva, yes, I did. I went over to, I think, Miss LA before becoming a member. I went over to Room Shakers the other day, and she was talking to Envy, was on her panel, and I was just about to leave because he was up there droning on and on about this is why blacks are this, and this is why blacks, and this is why we, and I was just like, excuse me, what is he talking about? It kills me how he sits up and act as if he's the know all, do all about black culture, and he's only half black. It just really kills me. And he doesn't seem like he grew up around black people to me. It seems like he's trying to ingratiate himself to black culture to further his page to me. That's what it seems like to me. So my goodness, why are you smacking? My God, excuse my dog, he's smacking. I know you guys hear him. I, it just seems like he's trying to ingratiate himself. And I was about to leave. And then he said something about black schools. Now, I've never heard him say anything about having children. I don't know if he has children, but he said something about black schools and why black schools don't get money. But see, everybody know why inner city schools get less money because many of the parents that are living in intercities may not own their own place. There's more people who are living in apartments than in a upper middle class neighborhood. There's more property taxes going out from these parents to put into the school. So he totally skipped over that and acted it as if it was the fault of us why our schools are not financed. But what is curious about it is that nobody has come out, and I don't even have children. Nobody has come out and spoke about uh, what is going to happen to the at-risk children, to the children with special needs once they take over the Department of Education and the Department of Education step out of the school. So the main focus of the Department of Education is to create unit equity in the schools. But you know, equity is a dirty word now. So who's going to make sure that there are programs so these states don't have to incorporate any special eds, any type of special accommodation for your child, so they can just say, "Oh no, we don't do that here." So what's going to happen to these children? But nobody's caring about the real, actual things. Everybody want to pontificate on bullshit. But I don't have no children, so it's going to be interesting. But right now, the courts have said that they must undo all the firings at the Department of Education, and they cannot close down the Department of Education because that's a job of Congress. So while talking and pontificating on bullshit, he made me hit the pen. And then he played this game like, I'm gonna get you here, I'm gonna get you here. Well, what about this? Well, all this. What about ism? And what about because this, that, and the other is what about why we are called black and there's no other thing for them to call us? I said us. You're not black. And they have a word for white. They have Caucasian. I said they have Negro. I mean, come on. What the fuck are you talking about? Why are we deduced to a color? I said, well, what is white? White's a color. Yeah, but they're Caucasian too. See, he doesn't even know who he is. He doesn't know about himself. And then we had another man come up there, and he was talking all of this good talk about what was wrong with Kamala. What was wrong with Kamala? Uh, 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 it is so right that they have the National Guard and the military in the streets of our city. Not knowing that no invocations of the actual laws have been adhered to get this done. But I spoke about this earlier when I was preaching to a few of you who would listen, that this is what this administration is destined and wants to do quickly. I showed you the news article that the architect of Project 2025 said that he is amazed and he is thrilled because he didn't think that so much of Project 2025 would have gotten through this quickly. And he is so uh, elated about it. He's very happy about it. So we also talked about those first 180 days of the presidency. What is going to happen in those first 180 days of the presidency? Wait a minute. I may have to get out my calculator. No, my calculator. No, it's further than 180 days. Okay. So they wouldn't say what the playbook was for the first 180 days of this administration was, but it appears to be that it is to put the country under martial law. And for those of you who don't know, that executive order that 4547 put out to uh, unleash the military, that order did not say California. That order did not say Los Angeles. That order was to unleash the military entirely. So he wasn't specific about a state, a city, or anything. He gave the order to unleash the military in every American state. So if you guys don't know that, I hope you get to understand that. Hey, old lady swag, we are living in the dark days of time. Hey, Dr. Soapy, it is good to see you. Hey, kind to me. Uh, so these are all things. These are all of the things I had discussed. Exactly the bushes. You would have think they would had to had come at them ASAP that particular day. Now let me see what I missed. Where was the military on 1/6? Now, that's one of the things. This guy on Room Shaker panel, he was all the, well, they hid Joe Biden and they did this and they did that. All of this right wing talking points. And you don't have to vote for. Black people don't have to vote for a black candidate. I said, no, they don't have to vote for a black candidate. But if the black candidate has the better policy position, why am I going to vote for anyone else? I vote for the policy. So if you're saying that if there's not a black candidate, I don't vote because I have to vote for a black candidate? No, I voted on the best policy. So, of the policies, what did you like about what was his policies? He had two talking points. He was going to get rid of all the illegals, and he was going to make the tax cut permanent. That's the only thing he talked about when he was campaigning. He was silent. He had nothing to say. Now, what has it been his policies other than uh it's just disgusting. We are definitely living in a disgusting time. He's going to take all this money from Harvard to give to vocational schools that he's taken away from Harvard because he's so concerned about anti-Semitism. Yet you create a pathway. You're gonna go through all of the people who are in from other nations on green cards. You're gonna and on visas. You're gonna skim through all of their social media accounts to make sure that they don't have any anti-Semitic views. But the white Africans that you bought over here and gave a speedy way to get citizenship. You didn't skim through all the anti-Semitic shit that they said, and now that it has been exposed about all the anti-Semitic shit, some of them have said you ain't saying nothing about that. So is it really about anti-Semitism? Is that what it is really about? Now, is that what it's really about? Okay, so you're going to take all this money from Harvard because they are anti-Semitic. Harvard is anti-Semitic. Okay, so and they are allowing people to be anti-Semitic. You are allowing people to be racist against any white people to be racist against anyone they choose to. But a private institution is supposed to bow down to this bullshit that they're talking while they're bringing anti-Semitic people over here, which could have easily been discovered if they care to discover it. So he's going to give all of their $2 billion to vocational schools. Okay, I have nothing against vocational school. So the very next week, what do they announce? They're closing down Job Corps. Isn't that one of these vocational schools that you could have given that money to if you felt like they didn't have enough money? It wasn't like they didn't have enough money. It's they did not want to invest the money in poor students who are mostly minority who are in voc what is it? Not voc rehab. That are in that program. What program is it? Job Corps. Job Corps. Okay, so you're not going to give the money to Job Corps, but you're going to close Job Corps now and not even give them at the end of the month. The notice was, and everybody has to be out at the end of the month. Some of these teens don't even have a home to go to, don't have parents to go to. But we're to believe that you're going to take this money and give it to vocational schools. Now, I hope all of you guys, whatever state you live in, and let's talk about how if you show up and protest, if you exercise your right to protest in Washington D.C., you're gonna be hit, and you're gonna be hit hard. So he's threatening the United States people for uh, invoking their right to protest their government at a government parade. Got these big tanks. I saw big tanks rolling down the streets, and how the parade is estimated to be, I think it's $145 million. What is that including repairing all the streets that there's all these war machines are gonna cause to the DC streets because they're not fit to hold that type of weight? I wonder, is that included? So what else? Uh, did you guys see those hearings, which were a pure mess? He has no policy, but they voted for them. That's why that is not my fight. The only thing about this is my fight is, hey V, how are you? It's been a long time. Hey YouTube cameras, good to see you. The only thing about Brick Girl Haley, how you doing? DC streets stay fucked up. The only thing about that is my fight is when I do find something that is so egregious, and you can look around every day the way he has struck back civil rights, the way he has tried to dismantle the Department of Education, how they have loosened child labor laws, and see. It's not many parents out there concerned about any of this. I don't have any children. Uh, I'm concerned about this, but hey, y'all good with it? Okay, be good with it. You're gonna find something to fight about after if this bill passes. Trying to take between 13 and 17 billion people off of Medicaid, as if there are jobs out here. When the jobs report came in for May, they had lost 8,000 manufacturing jobs. And then the labor secretary says, well, we're still on track. You're losing jobs, but you're telling us that these tariffs are going to bring in so many manufacturing jobs. But to have a manufacturing company, don't you have to set up a, a a place of business? How many places, if you're on track, why aren't you telling us what businesses have come to America? Because none have. You have stopped people from people who had thought about, who had planned on businesses, have put them on hold because of the tariffs, because they don't know how much it is going to be to actually build out an outward facing business, and it's going to cost them more because of these tariffs that go up and down every day. 90, they were going to make 90 deals in 90 days. How many deals with other countries have they made that they have announced? They've announced deals with minute I think one place in Africa or something. And how many deals have they made on these tariffs? These tariffs are just going to bring our prices up, and once prices go up, they don't go down. You notice that? The I was How many of you know about the heir of the Walmart? She put a full page ad in the New York Times, and Above the fold, it says no kings. She is asking people to protest on Saturday, the 14th. I think that that is a day worthy for me to protest because this shit is ridiculous. So what? Let me see. Child, when they remove Medicaid and welfare, they would care, but it would be too late. Exactly. So yeah. So and the thing about it is, the ones who are quiet and thinking, well, they can get up off their butt and they can do this, that, and the other. They have just fired over 170. Is estimated 170 thousand civil service workers, and they still have not finished firing all of the people in the VA, up to 83,000 people. And they're added to the unemployed list. So everybody needs to get up and get a job to get Medicaid. When you have people who are working who are making such low wages that they already are on Medicaid, but you're not doing nothing to these corporations to get them to incorporate any health care in their companies, these big companies, like Walmart. Yes, Walmart, like Dollar Tree, what's the other? Family Dollar, all owned by the same subsidiary. Big, got stores everywhere, disproportionately in poor communities, making hand over fist, and people working for petty wages and don't, yeah, and have to be on Medicaid, and some of them are allegedly on food stamps as well because they make so little in wages. So this is the real story that is out here. Hey, Vibrant Law, it's good to see you. Fast food has robots taking orders now. People should really pay attention. I do not. I know there was a McDonald's uh, in a town that I used to live in, and they had those kiosks to take your order. Mm-mm. I never went back to that McDonald's. Now they're trying to take all of the cash registers lanes out of Walmart. I have noticed they used to have a couple of those self checkout lanes, and I went into a Walmart a while ago, and it had at each end of the store the self checkout was huge, huge, and so yeah, they don't want to pay their workers. Now, what I want to talk to you about, the news that I want to talk to you about today. We've gone over all of this. I think that the thing that I have to say about this whole situation is, and that I forget his name. I think his name was Wes. I could be wrong. He was saying that, and I said, you have the military being deployed. He's like, you see how they were hitting on those police officers. I guess he didn't see how those police officers was being beat the hell down to the fact that one of them had a stroke. A lot of them unalive themselves. I think 5 to 7 of those police officers in January 6th died. But he wants to talk about they're pushing back at the police. I did not see anybody. I saw individuals. Oh, and it is also being reported that those militia groups, uh, the Proud Boys, the Three Percenters, allegedly they are they are conducting uh, ways that they are going to interfere in these protests and set shit off in these protests. So if you're going to protest about anything, if you're going to protest about anything that means something to you and how you live your life, like this discussing a birthday parade. Let's be clear. This is a birthday parade for him. And let's be clear. You hear how this man is talking. You hear how he has put the military in our streets, in all of our 50 states. The military is now allowed to be in the streets. You didn't think it could happen? Oh well, they didn't need a goddamn thing. They didn't need a goddamn thing. If the governor wanted to employ the National Guard is at his disposal to bring out. He hadn't brought out the National Guard, and they're calling it riots. But you know what's different from this? I don't see anybody going in stores and looting or any of this. I don't see any riot type activities. I don't see people saying to hang our elected officials in this. I don't see any of this. And as I said when I was having that conversation with that man, and I was like, all of that shit that happened on January 6th, and he never picked up the phone not once to deploy the National Guard. And you know what that motherfucker tried to pull on me? Yes, he did. He called him out, but Nancy Pelosi stopped him. It's the proof came out. Nancy Pelosi stopped him. Nancy Pelosi, after he called him Nancy Pelosi, I said, you mean to tell me that you saying that Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, had more power over the National Guard than the President of the United States, who has the sole power of the military. Are you mean to tell me that Nancy Pelosi outdid him and told him no when the military is under his control? Do you think he would let Nancy Pelosi tell him he couldn't do something he wouldn't do? Does he seem to be that type of person? See, these people are out here talking all of this left wing talking points and don't even know how the fucking government works, what order the government works in. Well, they should have military out there. Did you see all of those cars there? I said, yeah, the cars are self-driving cars. Yeah, they okay. That's owned by a corporation that is insured. You don't know that these people have insurance. You're telling me that that they are setting self-driving cars on fire. But then when I tell you, so you worried about property, you're worried about property, some property that is insured. See, this is what these people are talking about. Did you see the cars on fire? Those self-driving taxis that belongs to a company that is fully insured. You don't know if these people have insurance. Some people are barely getting by. These people are nutcases, nut cases. So, oh, they know. They want us to just believe what they say. He said nothing when they stormed the White House. You're exactly that they were threatening to kill people, and he paid that woman who got shot trying to enter the Senate chambers, had her foot through the window of the Senate chambers. They paid off her family $5 million. They're talking about giving reparations to the January 6th rioters. Hey, Queenie. Hello, everyone. Stopping by before I go to the movies with my daughter. Today was the last day of school, and we are going to see Lilo and Stitch. I hope you have a great day, and I hope she has a great summer vacation as well. Okay, I tried to tell folks that the guy on the motorcycle waving the Mexican flag was probably not a Mexican, but a protest in what I think you mean he was if infiltrating, trying to get shit on and popping. Cause what Mexican while they're rounding folks off is going to do some shit like that? Yes, they are expected to have agitators doing and so what? So Fox News is galvanized on look at this burning car, look at this burning car, look at this, look at that. But they have absolutely nothing to say with people who are there peacefully exercising their right to protest their government, and they feel that the military should be bought out. So, if you guys plan to protest in D.C., be aware that he said you're going to be hit, and you're going to be hit hard. We're hitting hard. You're hitting hard. Why? Why are you hitting hard? I don't recall any protests. I recall more sports uh, riots being worse than what we have seen in Los Angeles. I have seen more sports fans tear up shit worse than what we see in Los Angeles. Now, tearing up shit, I'm not condoning tearing up shit. Do they bring out the National Guard for them? Have you seen how these sports, after a team wins, and they go and riot the city? Are we going to pretend like we don't never see that? And we know that that is not predominantly black and brown people, because black and brown people can't even afford the motherfucking seats, the price of these seats at these events, especially in the championship and finals. So we say nothing about that. We say absolutely nothing about them tearing up the community, about how much this costs. We say absolutely nothing. Hey Jill, how you doing? More biased and misleading to get the country in an uproar. Exactly. So here's what we have talked about this. Uh, It has been written out. We have gone over it here, and we know that he had no agenda. And the Project 2025 author is enthralled and so excited and in disbelief that they could get so much of Project 2025 done this quickly. And so uh, I think they are 1,600 protests about this birthday parade he is giving himself under the rules of a. I hear that he actually have those big posters of himself, like that are 10 or 12 feet tall with his face on them. Um, I'm not gonna be watching this god awful parade, but I'm sure I will see clips of it. So we'll talk about this parade, and we'll see if he has those uh, Kim Jong Un type of posters of himself up. Just a waste of money, and while they're looking for waste, fraud, and abuse. So I want to know. I'm sure you guys have heard about that person on YouTube uh, who was gunned down in Las Vegas. Put a one in the chat if you've heard about the Las Vegas thing. Me and a viewer's review was talking about it yesterday. I'll drop the link if just in case anybody wants to come up. You're more than welcome. Um, okay, you guys have heard about it. Okay, so yeah, me and a view was talking about it. Um, there was a clip on Instagram. I may be able to share it with you, just in case you didn't see what happened. I just want you to see what happened. It's nothing so bad that you can't see. Oh, okay. I saw something else. They're saying that breaking news: ICE is said. Let me see. I got to put my glasses on. Breaking news: ICE to send tactical units for raids in 5 major cities. Oh, so they're trying to make this worldwide. Okay, somebody's in the back. Let me allow you up. Oh, let me put my banner up. I gotta make sure she ain't trying to trick me. Kind to me.
Hi, my friend.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
It's so good to have you up. What's going on?
So good to have you. I haven't seen you in a while, so let me come up and say hi.
Hi. I'm glad you came by. Now, did you see that clip?
I saw some of it. I saw well, I didn't see the clip or anything like that. I just heard about I guess what happened. And I remember seeing the guy riding around earlier that day and I guess talking about the other guy, whoever he killed, or excuse me, I probably shouldn't say that.
I didn't
But
see that. A view was telling me about the him riding around, hunting him out. Uh,
yeah, so what was like the backstory with them? Do you
now,
know?
the backstory uh, that was written up. Did you see Wiley at the court?
No, I saw Tracy make a post about it, and I was like, what did he do?
Oh, Wiley is Wiley. They had his arraignment, and Wiley and two other YouTubers were there. If you hit this Instagram link that I linked, the guy was live, and he was obvious somewhere because they had a hot air balloon in the background, one of those, advertisements or something. So you could tell that it was huge, and you could tell that it was a fixture on the strip, and you would know where he is just because, oh, he's by that hot air balloon thing. He's it's across the street from where he is. So it
Right.
that was a real distinct way of identifying where he was to me. I don't know
Okay.
if somebody told him. He had been live 5 hours, him and his wife. So he lives in Arizona. This guy lives in Vegas. And what I got of it is that when they first met each other, the shooter, he was filming himself doing something on the strip, and then they walked over and they start live streaming what he was doing. They didn't even know each other, and then he walked up to them and said, "Hey, man, don't stream me because I do this for myself and blah 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 blah." So they streamed it, and it got attention. The whole situation got attention, and I hear that they have under 6,000 subscribers, so they're not really huge YouTubers. They're small.
Hmm.
So the shooter, he had more subscribers than uh, the people who were unalive.
All
But
right.
once they got into this back and forth about don't film me, and I do this part of Vegas, and this is my part and this is what I do, and the couple, they would come to Vegas, from my understanding of it, and film in Vegas frequently because they live right there in Arizona. So he started to lose subscribers, and they went over to the other man's page, and that really enraged him. Now they're alleging that there were also strikes. That uh, he was the shooter. His page was struck twice, and if you get three strikes, they take your page. And so it has been said that the person who was shot, he was making little suggestions like, I can strike him again. Should I strike his page? Should I strike his page? And people's like, oh, don't do it, that's his only income. And now they say that the guy was mentally ill. I don't know. This is the story that is out. The shooter is classified, on paper, have some
Mm-hmm.
problem. Now, they had gotten into a skirmish one time before, and he pepper sprayed the woman. So they have been in contact with each other before. And I hear a lot of people was saying, oh, they both were doing too much. This is the first that I'm hearing of them. This is the only video I've seen of them. I'm just
But
saying.
he actually did walk up to them and do on live. Was
Yeah,
he
on live.
filming as well?
Yes, you saw the silver come out of the pow pow. Yes, on live. Now,
Wow, that's
I
so sad.
I dropped a link in the description box. Okay, so they were sitting on the strip, and he was looking in the camera, and he smiled, and at obviously something that was said, and then he like sits back, and you can see just a little bit of his face, and then you see this black woman. Stand out in front of him, and she said, "Don't bring your ass over here with this shit." And she's like, trying to keep him away from her husband, and she's not touching him, but she's like, "Don't bring your ass over here with this shit." And then they go left to right, and then he reaches in his jacket or his pants, and he pulls out his pow pow, and he aims it, and all of a sudden you just see the the silver from the bullet coming out of it, and then you hear like
Wow.
five shots. And she's like, "Oh no, oh, no, I know you didn't." And then she walks over to the camera and picks up the camera and goes into the direction of where the guy had been aiming the gun. So we didn't see anybody get hit or anything. And then
Yeah.
you hear two more shots. And
Wow.
then this video that I put up, somebody also added a little extra clip to it of where some people who were driving down the street, uh, had their cameras out, and they show her laying down on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Now his yeah, I dropped it in the chat. So if you guys want to see it for yourself, you can see what happened. Now he is claiming self-defense. He said that um he said that nothing about him driving around looking for these people. He said that he came out of the strip club, and encountered this woman who was just dancing all in front of him, and she was just dancing in front of him, and in his way, and all of this type of stuff. I guess that's her. Don't come over here with all this shit trying to keep him from her husband. And then he said that he saw the guy reach for his waistband and said, "What's up, man?" in a real aggressive tone. And then so he thought that he was going to pull out a pow pow, so he pulled out his, and he said he shot him in the torso area, and then after that he was still moving, so he moved the gun up, and it's it has been reported that the woman was shot twice in the head,
Oh
and
my God.
yes, and it is reported that the husband was shot there as well, and
And
that has,
listen, so he's claiming that, yet he didn't stay and talk to the police, but you're claiming these people, he's claiming self-defense, but he didn't stay and talk to the police or anything,
yeah,
right? Because
right.
they didn't find him. They had to go find him.
No, he turned himself in. So he said that the reason why he shot her is because he saw something black and shiny in her hand, and it probably was her phone. But that's neither here nor there. What she had in her hand, neither of them
Mhm.
had any weapons, and that's his claim of why he shot her. So then he takes off running. He gets rid of his hat, his shirt, and the weapon, and then he jumps in an Uber, and he is able to go as far as to the hotel New York, because he didn't have any money. So you really thought this out. Oh, but what he said before he uh busted the first round, what you got to say now?
Mm.
That's what he
Cold-blooded.
that's what he said.
Cold-blooded.
So he didn't even have no money. A broke motherfucker out here trying to be a bad motherfucker, and you ain't even got enough money to pay Uber to get you back to your car.
Ah,
So he had to jump out of the Uber. I don't know if he just jumped out of the Uber, or paid as far as he got in the Uber, they said he didn't have any money, so he had to leave the Uber, and he walked to a friend's house. The friend told him to turn himself in. Now,
And over YouTube bullcrap.
over
You know
you.
what I mean? Over a strike or possibly losing your channel.
Hmm.
Really? Really?
Yeah, you can see the recoil coming out of it. Yeah. And so and then so they I read this in a article about it, and they said that this is what he was saying to the police, and then the police officer said, we have the whole thing on video, and he pulled the video out and he showed it to him, and then he said, uh I want to talk to a lawyer. You guys are trying to confuse me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's no confusion. It is no confusion. Yeah, so
Yeah. How long did it take you to come up with that?
mhm.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't see all of it, so I'm gonna have to go see if I can see where, I don't know if I want to see that part, but definitely more information about it.
It's not anything gory about it.
Okay.
It's kind of
Okay.
chilling. It's kind of chilling just to see her because it's way from a distance. He's in a car that's driving by, but it's just like and that happened on a live broadcast. And see, that's why all of these people out here doxing people and trying to put
Yeah.
people's information out
Yep.
here.
You
It's
don't
not.
know anybody's mindset.
You don't know if one of the 18 people in here ain't never dropped down in my chat and
Yeah.
trying to put shit together on me. And
Yeah.
it's because of what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's putting people's lives in danger. And
Instead of just logging off, for the day, if you get frustrated, we all get angry, we all have our good and bad days. We all can argue and fight on this mug any day. Talk junk back and forth. But when you take it offline, then just log off.
yeah, listen, Queenie said he didn't have any money. All those chains, rings that he was wearing, looking like Mr. T. Girl, he
Straight off
said
Timu.
Mr. T. Boo.
Mr. Timu.
Girl. And they said that, okay, so they said that this was his only income and that um,
And
he
how
had,
much money can people be making? I mean, I know people can make a lot of money, obviously, right? I know that.
not in the, I don't know. I don't know how much he was making. He could have been making $2,000 to $3,000. YouTube is not a job. You go on YouTube because you want to go on YouTube. You get a check. That's a bonus.
Hmm.
Nothing that I would ever
That's
count.
what I would see it as. Like, that's just some extra good money to, mess around with.
Yeah. So
But
okay.
I
So
wouldn't want it if it's coming at the expense of me losing my livelihood. I'm gonna be locked up, or I am gonna be in the ground 6 feet. You know what I mean? No, no, thank you.
yeah, and that's another thing. Yeah, it none of it was worth it. He has they said a view said he was riding around. He had a child seat in the car, and I saw some of the comments under the news article. No, under the article where the news show where they show Wiley. Let me see if I can find Wiley.
I
Girl,
saw she posted Wiley something. Congratulations, Wiley. And I don't know what he was doing, but it was something tied to this case. And I was like, Lord, did Wiley get? I don't know if I didn't know if he was at the scene or what. So yeah, pull up.
now, what Wiley said is, it was behind, who could be YouTube famous, and we content creators, we do this and we do that. I'm like, oh God, what
That's
content?
the problem. You do this and do that, and that's
And
kind of the problem. You do too much
exactly. So,
just because for a
so,
chicken of view.
so he's I think this I'll see if this is the story. So he's out there. He's talking about what we content creators do and all of this. So Wiley he has something to say, and he goes, you know, but we YouTubers, we not really violent. And then
Wait a minute. Somebody wrote what?
somebody wrote under the comment section, uh, how come Wiley didn't tell him that he was yelling that he was gonna blow up a uh, a Walmart?
Listen, did
I was
you
like,
ever see that
listen,
damn video? When I tell you that shit was funny.
I was like, listen, who's talking? We YouTubers, we not usually
I
violent.
thought they were gonna say at the library. That's what my mind immediately went to. They're in that damn library, girl.
Now that person must not have known about the library.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Probably not.
So
Excuse
he
me.
was he was there. I guess he saw Ormond Wiggins doing the Diddy thing. So he said, "Well, let me jump on me a new real news story." So he was there.
Yeah, some of these beasts, boy, I tell you, that's crazy to me, though. That really is.
Now he had a child, and it was a lot of comments about somebody, a female by name. She should be charged too. I don't know why they're saying she should be charged. They said that it's the baby's, the mother of his child. She should be charged because she definitely knew about what was going on. That she was in the chat while he was looking for him, and blah 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 blah. And yeah. I don't.
Instigating, I guess. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's a grown ass man. He
Mm,
made that choice to go looking to have a weapon and not have $2 in his pocket and not be able to get back where he needed to go. That's dumb.
just dumb. So yeah, that's that's the what I got on it. I can't find the Wiley clip. Maybe is it? No, 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 no. Wiley is in one of the clips when he showed up to be arraigned. So it was a whole total waste.
Well, at least we know Wiley's doing better, I guess, huh?
Yeah, and he's fat as a. He must be on his meds because he's fat as I don't know what.
He's always been a little chunky.
No, he is full. You know how some people when they get on those psych meds, they gain a lot of weight.
Yes.
Yeah, so it seems like he's doing all right. So that's a good thing. He's not. I'm sure he's still banned from WalMarts, but he
I'm back
seems
at
to be
Walmart
doing
again.
okay. Yeah. Now, they said that they both had children. I think they had a blended family, and he was a grandfather too. 43-year-old. They said he was. They said, his friends, of course, were saying that he had a good personality and all of this, and his son and his mother loved. Or I think they said son and mother loved him, or he was a good son. That's what it was.
And
But
just imagine you're away on, a little vacation or getaway, and your family got to find out, you're not coming back home over some foolishness.
over some
So
foolish,
sad.
yes. Hey, nappy child, here come Jill. Let me put up a banner. Make
Okay.
sure. Jill,
Hey girl, hey,
what's
what's
going on,
up?
girl?
Say kind to me.
Hey, Jilly from the block. You been out there partying all weekend, girl?
No, 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 just
Happy
relax.
birthday, Jilly.
Happy
I
Thank
birthday.
think
you,
I'm
It's
sorry.
boo.
your
I
birthday.
think it
Go,
was,
Jill. It's your
Huh?
birthday.
Thank you. What you say, Ronnie Q?
I said happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. It was Monday. It was Monday. But thank you so much. I feel like I ain't seen you in forever.
Girl, I did a couple. I think I did one or two. Girl, I've been very very busy. My
I
craft
know.
show was very very successful.
That's what I was coming to ask.
I was so I was so,
When when was your craft show, Ronnie
I had a craft show this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. and
Oh, I was
I,
outside this weekend.
Thanks,
I missed it.
and really
how
Sunday,
was it?
it was good. It was a lot of people there.
Oh my
Girl,
God. How
oh,
many did you get done?
I got eight
What?
long benches, girl. Yeah,
Oh
and I bought
God. Yeah, you
because
were working.
it's kind of like assembly line type of thing. I got
Yes.
eight of the long benches done, and I got four chairs done, and that's all I
Did you
had.
do
I
any
wish I did
decoupage?
more, huh?
Did you do any of them decoupage?
No, 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 no.
Okay, so you just did the
I did
regular.
some stickers on the little stickers that you can scrape on there, kind of like the cricket type of
Yeah, the
stuff.
vinyl.
Yeah, the
Yep.
vinyls. I did some of those, and then I clear
Nice.
glossed it on there. But we had a good
Did
time.
you
Good
take
time.
pictures?
I have some pictures. I
Oh
will
my
put
God,
my
I can't
pictures
wait.
So you
my
did it offline, not online.
Yeah, offline.
offline.
Okay, gotcha. I was
This is
like,
in
I didn't see
person
your post
space.
or anything.
Thanks, Snappy Child. Hey, Lisa and Kool-Aid.
Hey, DC and Lisa. Okay, so yeah, I had a good time. I made some good money. Hey,
Oh, yes. Oh
and
my
it was
God.
worth it. Now,
I'm glad. I'm
I've had
glad.
craft shows where, it's been like, oh, it was just so hot on Sunday.
Yes.
But thank God I sold out early, and therefore, I could just go around, check out everything else, and pack up my stuff and leave.
Oh my God. Well, I'm so glad that was
Good for
successful.
you.
I
Congrats.
was thinking about you the weekend on my off time, girl. I was enjoying it, had just relaxing. But I was thinking about you. I was like, oh, I wonder how the show is going.
It went well, and it was
Mm,
Was
about
it in your area, Ronnie Q?
yeah in my area. Yeah, it was about excuse me, 10 miles from where I live. Yeah, so
okay,
Oh,
it was in
cool.
my area. Yeah, so it went well.
that's good. I'm glad. That's what's up. And I'm glad you went home empty handed, meaning no merchandise. Everything sold.
That is
Right.
That's
nothing.
a
It's like
success.
So that's
you
why you
know,
haven't been live in a few days. What
Yeah,
happened?
yes,
Girl, I haven't seen
my
her. They
girl's
said
been
pop
busy.
in.
My girl's
Mm-hmm.
been busy
girl, I was
lately.
busy putting together my stuff, and then you got to figure out your setup and got to make sure you have this, that, and the other, and carrying this. Yeah, so I was busy, 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 making sure I wouldn't forget anything. And then those 2 days, I usually don't come live on the weekend anyway, but that's why I was so busy.
Where you going, Miss Queenie? Nah, stop.
She's
Stop.
going to the movie. You have a great time at the movies. This is her
Oh, what's she going
daughter's
to
last
see?
day at school. Lilo and
Oh,
what is
yes,
Stitch?
that is a new movie. I mean, the
Yeah.
new one is out. I want to go see that myself.
Oh my
Did,
god.
did you guys watch Centers yet?
Yeah.
No, she
Yeah.
did. I
Did you
did.
like it?
It's streaming, Jill.
Huh?
Yeah, it is streaming. Yes.
Oh, where?
Oh, it's some I
Prime.
saw it on horrors.
I
On
never
Something
who?
horrors. I've
on
never heard
Prime,
of
I
it.
think too, right?
Oh,
Is
it's
it on
on
Prime?
Prime too.
I think so.
Oh, I just
I
saw
think
I
it's
just
on
saw an
Prime
ad for
too.
it.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Good. So I can talk about it. I've been waiting for it to come. Um, I've been waiting for it to come out so I can, check it out. Cause I don't know. I ain't into going to the movies anymore, but I was waiting for it to come out so we can all have a topic on it. Cause
Yes,
I
please,
heard it was
please, please.
good.
'Cause I need to talk about it.
Okay, good. So you know what? If it's on Prime, Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Okay,
believe
so I'll
so.
watch it
I'm
tonight.
not for 100%, but I want to say that
Let me
yes.
see. I got it open right now. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, what did you don't without giving any details? What did you think of it? Kind to me.
I, 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 I
Oh my
didn't enjoy it, I guess would be what I can say.
You
I kind of
didn't
tuned
enjoy
out.
it?
I didn't. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Ronnie Q had the same
Oh, did she? Did
What?
you, Monica? Did you
What?
didn't
enjoy
you
it?
say you couldn't really get into it?
I did get into it, but
Oh,
I
did
didn't
you?
see all of this stuff that they were
Wait, how
saying.
do I get to my Amazon Prime movie?
I don't
Shit.
know, Jill.
I'm saying you know why?
Are
Because
you on your phone? Or are you on your
I'm on my
iPad? Or
MacBook.
Oh, I don't know. I usually just go to it on my TV, and
I
it has
know,
an
me
app.
too.
Yeah, so
Me too.
yeah, I can't tell you, girl. I cannot
Okay, I'm gonna
watch
have to
no
check it
movie on
on
no
my thing.
small screen. Just my screens, every screen in my house, I just cannot watch a movie on a small screen.
Well, I've been enjoying it. I think I've gotten used to it watching it on my iPad and MacBook.
Uh,
But I can't. I don't, the phone no. Mm-mm. But I
oh,
can do it on my iPad or my MacBook. But that's as small as I'm getting is the on my iPad. But any smaller than that, I'm
yes,
out.
it's streaming, Nappy Child. I saw advertised for it, and it said it was streaming on horrors.
Hmm.
You fell off.
yeah, sorry. Yeah,
I,
so I hope you guys discuss. So maybe you can give me some insight. Maybe I'll get a better understanding.
I
Well,
didn't
I'm
get
gonna
all
watch
of
it.
this out of it. I thought it was a movie, a period piece. I thought it was entertaining, but I didn't get all of these uh nuances. And everybody who I heard say about all of these nuances, they did not go further.
Discuss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. You said you didn't really like I don't want to say not enjoy it. You just didn't get the parts where, they were saying, oh, like the biblical and the um about history and all this stuff. So
Yeah, I
um
mean,
you
uh,
didn't make any connections with spiritual
but
uh
the one there was one part that I really liked about how s- how the sin comes in.
okay. Okay.
That's the one thing that do you remember that part kind of me
I'm
what I was
thinking.
saying?
Hold on, let me get my teacup. Hold on.
How sin comes in, I believe I know what part you're talking about, and I can agree with that.
That was the one of
Yes.
the things.
Yes.
And I was like, in even in life, you have to
Yeah.
that way. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, you have to, yeah, give it to okay.
Yes. I agree. Yeah, so that'll definitely be a good.
She fell off again. Come back, kind to me. You fell off again. Where you want to go? You want to go out there for what? Jill, you still here? Jill getting something. Oh, here she's back.
Keeps happening. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, that was one of the good things about it. And I was like, I asked my husband, I said, "Are both of them Michael B. Jordan?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, I was like, but they kind of look. You can tell that they are different characters. I kind of like that too.
Yes, that was very unique. He did good.
No, it's streaming now, Dr. Soapy and Nappy Child. It is streaming. I saw it at being advertised streaming on Horror, but let me see if it's streaming on Amazon. I can look that up real quick. Did you find it, Jill?
I'm back. I'm sorry. What you say?
Did you find it? Is it streaming on Amazon too?
Oh, I don't know. I ain't turned no TV on. Ain't you live?
Thought you was looking on your phone, Jill.
I said, let me go get my tea kettle. You ain't hear it blowing?
I heard something, but wasn't you looking on your phone?
I thought you were saying, "How do I get in?"
I don't
Um,
know how to go on my
oh, it's you
phone.
have to pay for it. Sinners is available to stream on Amazon Prime. You can purchase it for 24, or you can rent it for 19.99.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
So give it another week.
Oh yeah, I'll give it another week. Shit, they already getting a lot of my
Yeah, give
money.
it another week
Okay.
or so.
You know,
They
they
already
have,
getting my money. Okay.
they have it available to rent.
Right, because I'm wondering why am I still paying for Prime because I'm not getting anything next day or same day and all that crap anymore. So why am I paying still for
Oh, did
premium?
you know that? Well, I'm not. No, I'm
I'm
lying.
sorry,
I
Ronnie. I'm
did get
changing the
stuff.
subject.
I
No,
did
go
get
ahead.
stuff.
I apologize.
I'm sorry because I came. Y'all were talking about something different. I done changed the subject. It's okay.
Go
We
ahead.
on Ronnie
Go
Q.
ahead. What were you talking about?
No, so I did get actually just to I did the last two times I ordered just recently I got it the next day. Isn't that so? But it hasn't happened often. I think it's because of all of the
Tariffs?
not and even before the tariffs, like once they did that DI, you seen the decline.
Huh.
Yeah, you seen the decline definitely once they did that DEI.
That can
So
be
you
true
see the
too.
decline.
It's definitely something. I don't know if
Mhm.
I've gotten anything the next day. I'm trying to think. The last every time that I've ordered lately, it's always been 2 days.
Yep, they it started declining. I noticed that after when they did that and then we did that like stop buying, right?
Hmm.
And then we saw
Uh-huh.
all of that. Yes, it definitely soon as all that dropped, you it went to 2 days.
They're gonna learn one day that there's power. We got the power if we all just, band together,
Yeah.
unify. We'll keep
Uh, yeah, it went to yeah, it sure did. But the last few things I ordered, it did come the next day. So I was surprised about that. I thought they were gonna do me because one thing I did order and they said the next day, and you know what happened, right?
yeah.
Like about 5 o'clock the next day. Oh, tomorrow. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying? And I
right.
say, uh-huh. And then I was surprised that it showed up the next day. Actually, that was yesterday I got some things the next day. I ordered them Tuesday and they came yesterday. So wait, what's today? No, I ordered it Monday and it came yesterday. Because today is Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Well,
Um,
that's good.
so that was good. So I was like,
Now,
okay.
now they are telling the MAGA peoples to protest and boycott Walmart since one of the heirs to the Walmart fortune put out a full page ad that says "No Kings" and to protest this parade this Saturday. So now all of MAGA is supposed to be boycotting
Oh,
Walmart.
child. Walmart don't know what the hell they want to do. They just want you to come by. They just
Right.
come by. Listen, let me tell you something. Walmart, and I'm going to be honest, and this is why I believe they've been so successful throughout all these years and outlived Kmart in, the saga because they know when to switch up. Okay. They definitely know when to switch up and get on board at times. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not trying to give you the type of shopping experience that Kmart was trying to give you either. Even though they have like the little uh, furniture stuff that they have, they're not trying to show places. They're just saying, "Here, this is what it looked like." They're not trying to set it up or any type of
Oh,
way.
they do though. Well,
Not
it
in,
depends
You
on
mean
what
like in
more. It
store?
depends on yeah. In the store, they got displays up.
yeah, they have it out, but it's just like on the top of the rack where you can buy it from. It's not like laid out like
Right,
they
right, right. Like a whole living
Well,
room
like
or
I
whatever.
think
Kmart.
because you got to remember, um, Kmart was more of a department store, not more
Yes,
like
that's what I'm
a
saying.
super. But see, Walmart always been about food mainly too.
Right,
So
right.
you gotta remember that. That's why they don't really have a big showcase floor because they really was more like food. See, at
Yeah, there.
Kmart wasn't about food. It was more they had stuff, but you get like cereal and all that. They didn't have like meats and like they didn't
Right.
go heavy on food. So
No.
their main sales was furniture, clothes, toys. So
Right. So
that's why they had they stuff laid out, but they went in the hole with that layaway shit.
You think so?
I think
Kmart?
so. Because they look, they got that stuff and, people paying on the layaway, right? So they got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of stuff off the floor. And then, okay, yeah, they probably made a little coin because some people didn't pick it up. But by the time, if they didn't finish paying for it and you put that on the floor, you got to lower the market because ain't nobody looking for half of that stuff no more.
Right.
I'm saying
Especially around
Christmas is
Christmas
over.
time. Yeah.
Christmas is over, all of
Hmm.
that. So they were taking hits, with that layaway shit.
I never laid away anything that
Me
came out.
either.
I was like, when you said layaway, it was like, oh, layaway.
Oh, I can
But
remember,
I know
man.
I
I
ain't
can
gonna lie.
remember people laying away. I remember that.
I did
Now,
that like a few times. I have done it a few times, but after I only did it a few times, but then I'm like, I'm being honest. I used to almost forget about that shit. Like literally forget. So, because I'm still buying stuff, I'm like, why the hell is you putting this shit? Just buy it. Because then I used to be, they call and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I
I
had
think
that.
it worked for like larger families because I can remember my cousins always doing it like every year, especially for
Hmm.
Christmas.
Yes, of
Like
course.
they start putting stuff in, and start paying on it or whatever, and then
Yeah.
you can get
And
it
it's
all.
very
I think it
helpful.
worked for that for
It
larger
is
families.
helpful. It is.
Hmm.
It is very helpful. But I think that's what put them in a crunch
Hmm.
because you taking off that all that stuff. And I remember my cousin used to work for them. And they used to be mad. They were like, people put all this stuff in here. I
Now
didn't
they're gonna
think
put it
I
back.
used to want to take it out because I wanted it. But because I wanted it. And then at the end, they end up not even picking up the stuff because some of them probably forgot and some of them probably over, over instead because they didn't let you take stuff out.
Yeah.
You
and
had
what
to
let you take nothing out, or you have to, what if you just
no, you
want to
would
take
had to
it out?
pay for it and then return, do something like that. But because it it would actually put them more in a hole because okay, we got this stuff, we done took this off of the floor, they done it took counted that off as so like I said, it's a bargain with it, it's kind of
And
like
girl, I know when I was losing weight, I was in like 20 in my 20s, I was losing weight, and I went to Marshalls, and they had so much cute shit out, and I was like, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, but I'm gonna get this in a size 9. I'm gonna get this in a size 9. I'm because I was losing weight
mhm.
real good and consistently, and then girl, I put so much shit on layaway. It was 2 stacks of shit that I
Oh my god.
it was 2 stacks, big ass stack.
He was
And
like, I'm gonna be down.
girl,
Give me a
girl,
whole
when I
wardrobe.
went, I went and got a whole wardrobe
Damn.
and then some. Girl,
Yeah.
when I went back and I sure went back and got that, and I could fit it all. Girl, you could tell.
Yes.
Shit.
See, but it helps though because then you don't have to spend all that money and
Right.
at all at once, and
One
especially
time.
if you're planning for something like a vacation
Oh
or
yeah,
something like
that's a
that,
good one.
and you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
but they
You
don't
plan
have
for
layaway anymore, do they?
I was
Anybody?
wondering about to ask that too. I
I
wonder.
don't know. I
I
don't
don't.
know
I
anybody.
Well, now they have like that flex stuff, so I wonder.
Oh,
Like they
that's
have
what took
the
over. That's what
yeah,
took over the layaway.
Oh, the
The
afterpay.
afterpay,
the
yes.
Okay,
afterpay,
I heard
Government
yes,
and
I
all
heard
girl.
that
that.
on one live, and I was like, "What is what is afterpay?"
Yeah, I've
farming.
done it. I've done a few of them, but I had to
I
I
had to
cut
stop too,
myself
Jill. I
off.
was getting too carried away.
Oh hell no,
I
because they'll
forgot what
get
I
you
had
caught.
Afterpay on. I see this charge coming out of. I think,
Right, right, and they'll
Like,
get
well,
you
what is
caught
that
up.
for? I ain't finished paying off of that yet. Yeah, I like.
Right. Oh hell no. Then you get caught up.
Yeah,
Cause
I
you
like
be
to
done
be.
forgot about that stuff. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, you know what, girl, you being stupid. You know you got it. Just pay it now. And end of it. But I'm saying that's that greedy stuff. Like,
But
ooh, if I do the afterpay now, I could get more shit.
right. We gotta have
That's
it.
that
and
greedy
that's
shit.
why they give you the option
Right.
to get more.
That's that
Yes.
greedy shit. So it's kind of like I said, girl, when I got caught up, I don't know what I was. I knew I had I don't know what I did. I know I thought I no, it's that I thought I had extra, right? And I'm all
Hmm.
like, oh, I got extra money and all this stuff. So I was like, well, I might as well pay X, Y, Z. Child, when I went to the store, girl, I was looking and so before I start shopping, I always check my accounts. I said, where the fuck my money went? Girl, I scroll down, you see uh Afterpay and some other shit. I was like, fuck me. What the So I started checking stuff up. I won't be buying this today. I won't be buying that today. Because I started thinking, because it's kind of scary when you don't keep up
Right.
with that stuff. And you kind of thinking like, shit, how much did I then I had to say, wait till you go home so you can open up that app thing and look and then see. So yeah, I was like, oh, no more of that after pay my ass because shit, then you be done shit after look, you done got what you wanted. You ain't thinking about after.
Right.
Right?
Look, I done painted that.
You're
Oh my
crazy.
god. Wait, Ronnie Q. What is the name of that stuff you said again? I can't find my paper.
Rubbing buff?
The rub and buff. I'm mad that you know that offhand.
And I was like, what could she be talking about? And I was like, only thing I think I told her about that she don't know about already is rubbing buff. Girl, that is
Baby.
some good stuff. That is some good stuff.
Now, wait, now I don't feel bad about afterpay. I thought it was just me. No,
Who said that?
no, TC.
DC,
Baby, that should have you caught up,
It
okay?
will. It
And thinking
will.
somebody tipping in your account and shit. Like, who? Wait a minute, I ain't bought
where my
shit
money
yet.
go? I ain't even spent
Mhm.
nothing. They just put it in there. Like,
Right. Like, what happened? And it scares you because it's kind of like, you do forget about that. Like, I mean, it's easy to forget. See, and everything is so digital now. So,
mm-hmm.
Yes, because remember we used to, well, I know everybody used to balance your checkbooks and stuff like that, like write everything
exactly.
down. And, we don't do that anymore. So,
Exactly. They
yeah,
take
it's
their money
easy.
out right away. You ain't
Exactly.
got to mail in nothing.
Nope. You don't have to mail anything in.
Now,
Remember like
I
finger
can't
hut?
remember when I had stopped using the checkbook, but I ran across some of my old checks and I was like, I still got old checks in here.
Oh, I got
But
checks
I
too.
haven't used a checkbook in decades, seems
I
like.
still
I still
use
have
I
checks,
still
but I
use
haven't written one in forever.
I
Oh,
still
really?
use it for certain stuff
Do
like
you?
things that I pay out of town. I do
Mm-hmm.
still mail out checks, but um in like my old school, my aunts with their old asses,
Right.
you
Like
know.
they don't have a card or
Yeah,
yeah,
they up
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I don't know nothing
Yeah.
about that. Not what Cash App.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
You act
saying
like
to my aunt, she had cash out. He said, "What is that?" He said, "You can just send money over the phone." He said,
Right.
oh my
"No."
God. Yeah, my aunt's like, go get her money or listen,
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
listen. You so yeah, I do still use my check for
Mhm.
them because they still would
I
try.
have gotten my dad so where I can give him, like, if I give him a gift card or something like that, he knows how to use that. But he doesn't even, we don't give him like a debit card or anything because, nah.
Yeah, so
Look,
I
well,
just
if he needs money, he'll go get it, get cash out the bank.
Out the
And
yeah,
bank.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
yeah. I said, so it's still the same thing. And I just send my aunts and them that. I'm finally got my mama hip to the cash app. Child, it took oh my God. And she still I be so nervous because she the type, and I hate it because she would love to she used to love sending money through the mail. I'm like, Mom, you need to stop doing this.
like real cash money or check.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's what they do. That's what they did.
I'm like, don't do this no more. Listen, I said the post office has gotten so bad.
Oh yeah.
It's these are not the days to do that anymore. Back in the day, yeah,
Yep.
but not today. These people are so crazy. Half of them don't
Mhm.
want to deliver mail. They'll dump it in the
Dump it in
garbage.
the garbage.
I'm like,
Yep.
Mom, you can't do that today. Not only, they even bold enough to open up your shit.
Oh
They
yeah.
So
they
I'm
said some of these postal people, they know when they get cards and stuff, they know how to shake them the right way to see
yeah,
if they got some cash in it. I was like,
Wow.
yeah. So that's what I told her. I said, she like, I said, no, this
And
is not
probably
like
seal it
back
back
in the
up.
day. Yeah, they will, or yeah, and they know how to open it though without it
Mm-mm-mm.
being real. Because all you need is some moist, that steamer shit.
yeah,
Right.
Steam and unstick that goddamn envelope and to put some tape on it, whatever.
Mommy thinking she's sending her
Underneath it, or
grandbaby's
underneath it
money
with
and
some of that
shit.
adhesive tape. Come
Yep.
on, they know what to do, child. They the post office. They
Yep.
got stuff that come in ripped and busted and shit all the time. Okay, child, listen.
somebody sent me a birthday card not too long ago, and the birthday it was ripped and it had a little sticker on it. Your mail was damaged. I said, I know
Yeah,
somebody busted
yeah,
here, thinking there was some money in here, and I had to call the person and ask, "Did you put any money in the card?" I said, "I'm
yeah,
not. I'm not saying that I'm expecting anything."
Right.
The mail came in, opened up. It was like open. The whole card was ripped.
yeah. And that's how they get away with a lot, saying
Uh-huh.
it
Make
came
it
in
seem like
damaged.
it got caught in the machine or something. Yeah, get out
Yeah,
of here.
Caught in their hands.
Mhm.
UPS does that. I mean, yeah, UPS. Listen, I ordered being lazy. I don't know why. I child, I should have just went to the liquor store and got my wine. No, my lazy ass. Oh, you know what? It wasn't even being lazy. You know how sometimes at the liquor store they have sales if you get stuff online, and they have
Right.
sales. So that's what I did. I went and ordered from the liquor store online some bottles of wine because they had this sale going on, and plus a coupon. I had a coupon. So I ordered all this wine and shit, right?
Have to get your sip
Uh,
on.
I got home and everything, and they was all like, and I took the day off because somebody got me there to sign.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the day off, and so I'm sitting there, child. So they didn't even knock on the door or nothing. And so I just opened up the door just to look outside and check or whatever. I see this one little damn box. Child, open that box. It's two bottles of wine in there, right? It took me about a month and a half to get my damn money back.
Wow.
Why? They
I
take all of
called.
it? How many bottles did you order?
I ordered 10 bottles of wine.
And
I
you
got
only had
two
two?
bottles of wine.
Oh
I went to
shit.
this. that. I called the UPS. No, first of all, you didn't even knock for my signature. That's what you fucked up because that y'all knew
Uh-huh.
took half of my fucking
So you
paycheck.
know, you more than half of your wine.
Okay, more than half. And
Right.
I want where's my $200?
And so
Like
you ain't supposed to be partying by yourself.
what? And then they put me through this. Oh, let me see. I was on hold. I'm telling them they like, oh no, you need to work it out. The liquor store is telling me I need to work it out with UPS. So I'm at UPS. They sitting there. Oh, hold on. We trying to locate the delivery. Girl, we gonna contact you back. Every day I'm calling these motherfuckers. They telling me the same thing.
And
I
don't us
said,
bother with them with that. We trying to locate the driver. See, that's when you know
yes,
they on bullshit right now, right there.
Because
exactly.
they
I
most certainly can get in contact with them. They definitely got a GPS on them. You know they
Exactly.
do.
I said, wait. So now it's that, and you know me, I'm forgetting, I'm busy and all of this. So I'm like, damn. So the weekend that passed, I was like, Monday came. I said, oh shit, damn, they ain't called me yet. I called back. They like, oh wait, we states didn't they fill out a something they investigating. I said, let me tell you something. It's been a goddamn week. Okay. I'm sure that driver then came back and delivered about 10 to 20 more fucking truckloads by now with these same drivers. Are they fired? Because I'm just trying to see something. And so I said, oh, okay. You know what? I called my bank. I
Stop
said,
payment on their ass.
and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. And so my bank was like, "What happened?" I listened and I showed them. I told them I'll send you. I did send my receipt. Then they sent an email because I did get an email response from the liquor store. Um, and I did get an email response from UPS
Now
after
that
what I
bank
sent it to
investigations,
my bank.
they'll get down to it.
Right, but
Yeah, that's true. I like that. I do enjoy that part of my bank services.
yeah, so that's what, and so by now, this is already like 2 weeks, y'all. I said this is some bullshit. So then my bank took a minute because they calling them. So then my bank, before they reverse the pay, they were saying, well, let's wait, let's give them until this date because they told me that they gonna get back to me. Why? I bet you they answered my bank 1, 2, 3.
Hmm.
I bet you they answered
Somebody
my
got
bank
some pocket.
exactly, but they weren't trying to answer me though.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all trying to get away with my money.
Right?
So I said somebody gotta pay. In the liquor store busy like they left our store and X, Y, and Z. That's not on us. I wouldn't get so that's why it was taking so long because it would have been coming from the liquor store. So the liquor store like this left our store. Like we ain't giving you no money back. You got to prove that you ain't get it. I said, I, I was like, you know what? This is it. But after my bank stepped in, that's when everybody started calling me back. Oh, and now, oh, the driver said that the other bottles broke. What? Yeah, okay.
Broke
Yeah,
at
I
he got
was
finished drinking them and he threw them in the trash.
exactly. I said, but why you made me wait that long? They didn't been report damage package. And why wasn't that stated on the box of saying, first of all, you could tell the box was shift around, right? That's when they really I was gonna get their ass because the slip that was in my box stated something else, right? It stated that it was enclosed was 6 out of the 10 bottles.
Mm. But then it was still only 2 bottles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, it said six, and I said there
They
was
was
no
trying to be
16.
slick. Like we delivered it and see there was probably like, oh well we delivered the package. She lying. You and it
Exact. I
probably
think
wasn't
that's what it
hard to
was.
prove because you did get a package, but you didn't get all of your stuff. That's crazy.
Exactly. And I took
Hmm.
a picture. Like when I opened the door, I did not move it. I took a picture.
That
I
was
always
smart.
do that
Yeah.
when I get my stuff just to make sure, you know. So I had a stamp dated the day that I opened my door and my front door, and I took a picture. And I had that. Oh, I was ready. I emailed that to UPS in the liquor store. I'm like, look,
Hey,
and this is
Rascal.
stamp dated. So then, hey, how you know which one is Rascal and which one is
That
Because
was that
Rascal's
was
usually.
Saucy. She
That
has
was
huh?
a
saucy.
high voice. She has a piercing, high voice. That's saucy.
Oh, that's saucy,
Oh,
isn't
that's
it?
Uh
saucy.
huh. Yeah. Rascal, he
Ah,
has gruff, gruffer voice.
Rascal's usually the one in there running shit normally.
No,
hey,
they're
she's
sitting outside on the
where?
patio. They're
Oh,
sitting
he's outside
outside on the
today.
patio.
I
Mhm.
get an email. I can see my
They've been
mail
back
that's
and
coming
forth.
in my box. I get the email too, but sometimes they be messing up though.
I get an email and it shows me all of the mail I'm expecting. It has
Yeah, I do too, which I do like that part about it. But I will say that whenever I use like Uber Eats or anything like that, what I have discovered is now I make them ask me for a code, like meet me at my door and get this code because I've had times where they've said they delivered and even sent a picture, and it ain't even my freaking house, number one.
Hmm.
And then they'll refund me for the food, but they didn't refund me my tip, and I done tipped your ass real good.
mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
now I make them ask for a pin.
Me too. Me
So I
too.
have to learn that the hard way.
Saucy.
But yeah, I'm so glad that my bank reversed it and the bank got their money back. I was like, I want my money.
Yeah,
Shoot, I want my
money or
money.
product.
Money or product. Yeah. I said them
Mhm.
mofos drunk that wine. You
Mm-hmm.
can't tell me talking about that other ones. It was broken. And they
Well,
all
that's why you should have definitely knocked on my door.
period. You know, I said, okay, I got y'all. I said, I bet you I won't do that shit again. You better take your lazy ass to that goddamn liquor store. Bunker sale. They was trying to keep your 200 out. They
I
were
want
trying
a
to
little
keep
bit of
your
money.
they were trying to keep that, and the liquor store wasn't up. They weren't listen. They weren't backing up. They said, "I don't give a damn." That's the state store too. So you know the state, they tighten on they stuff. They like, that's your problem. They like you should. They was like, see, this is why we don't like doing none of this new shit.
Now,
Right.
I don't I don't ever have that problem. Hey, saucy stuff. Now I don't never have that problem because anytime Rascal, he can hear the especially UPS. He will hear a UPS truck and he get the barking and growling. And if I'm walking him in a UPS UPS or FedEx, the ones who have that now Amazon, they have that electric those electric vans now. But
Mm-hmm.
girl, you hear a UPS and he's just barking and pulling and acting a fool. Oh yeah, them big trucks. He know them. I say, did you have a bad experience with the UPS man or something? Because he hates the UPS people.
Rascal
Mm-mm.
said he tried to get a job, but they wouldn't hire him.
Rascal said he trying to. He said he was like, look, he was like, they promised me kibbles and bits, kibbles and
Right.
Yeah. You don't remember them treats they didn't deliver?
okay,
You remember?
like you ain't deliver my shit. I'm still dreaming about them
Yeah, and
kids.
I still want my shit.
I ain't forget.
I ain't forget you slipping. I got one more. I got one more story. I want to ask you guys. Have you heard about this? I heard about this this morning, and it was really sad. Let me uh, let me get to the pictures of the people.
Okay.
Uh, this was a mother and her daughter. Let me share the screen. Did you guys hear? This happened in West Palm Beach, Florida. Let me share the image of this mother and daughter so I can tell you what happened to them. Hold on.
Okay.
Here we go. And I said, of course, it was a black mother and daughter, and the daughter was pregnant. You see that on the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
This happened in West Palm Beach. So uh, it was seven cops. Saucy. They were chasing a Kia Scion or something like that, little cheap car, because it was stolen. So they was doing. They didn't turn on their body cams. They didn't call and report that they were doing the chase, and then they went into uh, what is it? Bo- 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 Boy, what is it, Boynton Beach? They went out of their jurisdiction into Boynton Beach to continue the chase. Then the guy that they were chasing hit a car head on, and he
Mm.
got out of the car and he ran. They didn't chase him. They didn't do anything. They didn't report the accident. They didn't call for an ambulance. They just left the scene because they knew they were out of their jurisdiction.
The police?
The police, seven police officers. Three were charged
Oh
with
my goodness.
murder, and two were, and the other four were charged with, um, what were they charged with? Some technical, you didn't follow the procedure type of thing. Did y'all hear about that?
No.
No.
Arrested. This happened back in May, and they just arrested the seven officers. And the daughter, she was pregnant,
Oh, wow.
and they said that there was
Mm.
three officers in one SUV that actually had to pass the car, and they had to have seen these people in the car. They did not see the people get out of the car, and they didn't even call for an ambulance. And another, from Boynton Beach, a police officer came upon the car later on that night, and that they didn't survive.
So, in the midst of this
Mm.
chase, one of the police cars hit, had an impact with with her.
The person that they were chasing had an impact
Did.
on her.
And they kept going. Didn't ever, no one ever stopped to check on the car or call for help or anything.
Because they hadn't did any of the things that they were supposed to do to chase the car, and they were out of their jurisdiction. So they just tried to play like they were never there.
Wow.
Ain't
Mm.
that
That's sad.
horrible? Yeah. So that was
So, what happened? Are they alive or did they? What did
no,
I
they
miss?
died.
They
The
died.
the driver, she was pregnant, and her mother was in the car. They
Oh,
died.
both of them were in the car.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God,
Both of
Jesus.
those ladies were
Did
in the car.
somebody just graduate? Is that a recent picture of a graduation as well? Or that was just
I don't
something they
know.
just saw?
That was just a picture that they showed of them
Okay.
in the video. I don't know how recent it was.
Oh,
The daughter was 27 and the mother was 57.
dang it.
Mm. That is so sad. Wow. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I just heard about that today
And
because
that's Florida?
in West Palm Beach, Florida. And
Mm.
that's 45, 47 town, so they
Mm-hmm.
that's some black chicks, so forget it. You know. Yeah.
Oh, I
Mm-mm.
see it now. Yeah, it says rent 16.90. I found it. I
What?
What?
found the Prime.
Oh, you can rent it for 16 instead of 19?
Yeah, because I have the yeah. Don't you have the membership? Prime Amazon
Amazon
Prime
Prime?
membership? You don't have Amazon
I just
membership?
pulled it up. I just pulled it up
I
on the
mean, but why would you rent it? Can you buy it though?
You can buy it for
You
20.
could buy it for 21.99 if you
Shit,
have
just buy
membership.
it and you'll have it.
Yeah,
I want to know if it's good. Shit,
Yeah,
it
I
is
knew
good.
it.
It is good.
it's good enough to buy.
Yeah, it is good enough to buy. Yeah, and,
Ah,
shit, that's about the price of a movie ticket where I go.
Right.
Shit,
it is. Well, yeah, you're right. But I only buy stuff like classic stuff or stuff I know that is good,
it's
and I
good.
watched
I
it.
think at
And
the
if I see, like, if
It's
I
good.
went to the
It's
movies,
interesting.
if I
I
went
think
to the movie and saw something,
Oh,
and
can you go ahead and watch it
then
so
I
y'all can
buy
set a
it.
date so we can talk about it so I can
yeah.
You know what kind of that's why her ass talk about just buy it. You might as well buy it.
Well, the reason why I say to buy it is because he does. He is. He is somehow after a certain amount of money or a certain amount of something, he is going to own his picture. So all of the money is going to go to the director Ryan Coogler. So
Oh,
that's,
really?
Oh, really?
yeah, that's why I say we'll go on and buy it because I pay almost that much for a movie ticket. Uh,
Yeah.
to go.
Movie prices are
That's the only
ridiculous
reason
here.
why I said that.
Okay, I'll buy it.
I mean, you don't have to,
And you can
but
let somebody else watch it on Prime, like you know what I mean? Like give them your
What I'm
free.
saying is I'll buy it because you know what I wanted to do? I've been trying to go back and forth to do stuff with members only. And I was
Wait a
oh,
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I am not
uh-oh.
a member, so you got to discuss it on your panel.
I'm not talking about oh my gosh.
go ahead and buy the membership
I'm
content. Go ahead and
no, I'm gonna discuss it. I'm gonna discuss it on regular channel, but I was gonna say something else. I wanted to be able to watch movies with
Oh,
my members. So I was trying to
these people are
figure
not going
some
to sit
things
there
out.
watching a movie with you, Jilly.
Yes, they will, because I'm a fun girl.
Miss Toby, you too
Hey,
scary.
Miss
You
Toby, let me
I'm a
see
fun
you.
girl.
know
Who's
this
too
is
scary?
a scary movie.
Hey, Miss Toby. What?
To say it's scary. I
Who
was.
is too? You said I'm too scary.
Yeah, you. I know you scary.
I
Yeah,
am not.
yes,
No,
I am now. I am a scary person.
I
I
just
cannot
don't
watch a
like
scary movie.
gory. I
it's
don't
definitely
like
scary.
gory stuff. I don't like gory. I'm a scary movie. I love scary movies. That's all I used to watch growing up, for real, for real.
Mm.
Karate, scary movies. I love some cowboy movies,
I love cowboys
westerns.
I like
too.
cowboy
Yeah,
movies too.
yeah.
Okay, that's why we don't
See?
get along.
And and I definitely love some action movies. Oh
Yeah, I
my
do
god.
too.
Hey Tay
Well,
um
ladies, we'll
Don't
go.
be trying to rush
Last
the talk,
word.
Running
I,
Kid. We haven't
I,
said
yeah, you
I
anything.
know.
hear it, right?
I
You
do
hear
have
her,
to go.
right?
No,
She's
I
picking
do
us
have to
off.
go. What last
Okay,
word?
it's okay.
Last word. Last call for alcohol.
Last word is
Glad you're
uh
back. Glad you're
yes.
back.
Glad you're back, and I'm glad you had a successful event this weekend.
Yes.
So, congrats to you,
And
and
don't
many more
forget.
to
Mm.
come.
Thank you. And don't forget, this is going to be our next project in craftings and conversation. And so don't forget.
And
And
don't forget the challenge next week, tumblers. Next
tumblers.
Saturday,
Oh,
yeah, we're
What
making
tumblers?
tumbling Dollar
oh,
Tree
that's gonna
tumbler
be
blocks.
cool.
What kind of
Where
tumblers?
y'all doing that at?
Remember, Dollar Tree tumbling blocks
Oh,
challenge.
the tumbling block challenge. Is
Oh, I
it?
thought you meant
When
like
is it?
Tumblr.
Saturday?
Yeah, next Saturday at
At what time?
12 p.m. Eastern Time.
Lord,
Lord,
9 in the morning, playing with blocks. That's okay. I can do it.
Yeah, so the
What
cash
channel is it?
prize is $50 for the best DIY project.
What
Do you
channel
know
is it on, Jill?
Jill's?
CZ Crafts,
Okay.
gloves and
Oh,
more.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Uh,
who? JCZ.
Yeah, JCZ
Okay.
Craft.
Now
Hmm.
you know what that tumbling block challenge is, right? Kind to be me. I mean, kind.
Mm-mm. No.
You know you buy those little tumbling blocks. They look kind of like,
It's a game.
what is that game that they play where they pull the blocks out?
Like
Jenga.
Jenga?
They
Yeah.
kind of look like Jenga blocks, and
Uh-huh.
you glue them together to make a craft. And they sell the blocks at Dollar Tree. They're
Huh.
called tumbling blocks. They're made of wood, little rectangle wood pieces. And you have some examples on your page, right?
I'm gonna post. I no. Well, you know what? I made my bin. No.
Do
Okay.
a
No,
little promo or a little
I did on my
something.
other channel. I
Which
did post
one?
the.
Okay,
I
I'll go
did
look
post
at it.
the flyer,
Okay.
and then I'll find a good video, a crafter who did several projects, and I'll share it on the thing. But I shared it in membership, but I didn't share it for everybody. But yeah, I'll do
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
And you don't have to do any particular project. You can everybody can choose what project they want to make. So you don't have to make the same thing. It's gonna be
No,
fun.
it's gonna be fun. You can make whatever you like. Yeah.
You can have
Well,
whatever
thanks
you
for having
like.
me,
You can make
Bronny.
whatever. And look, this is going.
Uh-oh.
I'm working up to this. I
You can
love
put it
this.
on there. Wait a minute, that's different.
I'm working up to
Oh,
this. I
That's
love that.
different. Now she done changed the game.
oh, that's nice wall
Now
art.
that's
I
now,
like that.
you
That's
just had to
why.
make it harder. That's
That's
all.
why I'm
Now that
getting.
doesn't look very hard, Joe. I will
It's
say
No,
not
the
very
first
hard.
one is easier.
because
Yes,
She's
it's less.
adding on
that's
more
why.
pieces.
Yes, the first
Oh
it gets you
God.
used to
Oh,
angles,
See,
and
this one was easy.
yes, and this one is as well. What is it?
No,
Five
more pieces.
oxycons and three pieces of wood.
arts.
Yeah, okay.
Now all of them floor level, or some of them are wall decor.
No, all of these are. This is like maybe if you're
Hey,
uh
room shaker.
maybe 5 or 6.
Hey, Daniel.
I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 feet tall. I think it's maybe 4 feet tall.
That's kind of neat. I like that.
Yeah, that's like a shelf. Uh,
Yeah.
and I kind of want to make
Cool.
something. And see, it has a tray inside the top shelf.
Mhm,
Yeah,
Tray. So that
mhm.
can be, you can put that at your entryway or a hallway.
that is super cute.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we can do these things.
Mhm.
Very
Up
simple.
girls, y'all are the bomb.com.
All right.
She,
Look,
she had to sneak. I knew your ass wasn't away for nothing.
Oh, I've
She
been
was
had
digging
these
up.
at
She
the
was
same.
digging up more shit.
No, no, no. At the same time, I saw this one.
she been in
Uh,
the lab,
I
Jill.
loaded
Yeah,
that
she
one.
was in the lab.
She
I
been
know
in the
she
lab.
In the
was
lab,
in that
in the
damn lab.
lab.
A lab.
Is Room
Listen,
Shaker in here? Hey, Room Shaker.
look, she tried to
Hey, Daniel
shade me.
Berry.
She told
I
me
enjoyed you,
all the
ladies. I
projects.
y'all have a great afternoon. See
You
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 as well.
too.
later. Bye.
Thank you for
Bye.
coming up.
But that do
I
look like
Thank you for
fun.
having me.
You got to give me events. We
girl.
need to get events because
Hey,
I.
Kimberly Black. Now that'll be we'll
Kimberly.
plan that for August. We'll plan that for August.
Oh, goody! When it's real hot. Hmm.
When it's real hot,
Let me stop.
and you can.
But that's good. It gives us time. But you got to get. Listen, you got to gear people advance because that's wood cutting. Wood
You
cutting.
don't have to cut the wood. You can have the wood cut for you at your uh, Lowe's, Myers, Home Depot. Uh,
Okay, well, yeah,
yeah,
just roll it out in a good
hmm
enough time. So
yeah,
I
and
want to make sure I have
all
my
of
stuff
the
ready. Because I've been
All of
looking at a wood. I've been looking at a wood cutting table.
a, a wood cutting table.
Yeah, I found one. Hey, Nana, yeah, that's
Now,
good.
now
What?
a table saw. You mean? You said wood
Yeah. Well,
table.
I got the saw, but I'm talking about the table.
What saw do you have?
Remember,
The
I been
jigsaw.
bought the jigsaw.
I thought you were talking about a table saw. A table saw is a whole different thing. When you said a wood cutting table, I'm
Well,
like,
this
wait a
table
minute. I
is
know you
for
not going to
wood
get no
cutting.
table saw.
Well, I can because I could put one in there, but that's why I say I might as well buy that type of table.
No, the table saw is a table that has a saw that comes out of the bottom of the
Let me look
table,
at this
and you
damn thing.
slide the
Hold on,
wood.
maybe it is one.
Yeah, no. Google table saw,
Oh
and
shit! I
if
want
you
that
scared of a
then.
jigsaw, I know damn well you ain't about to get no
Hold
table saw, because girl, those are very
hold on, let
intimidating.
me see. Oh yeah, then I don't want this.
Girl, I
Oh, I
do.
didn't even read it.
Girl,
Oh
I
my
do. I do.
god.
I do. I do.
Oh no, no, wait. It says no. This is a package 2-in-1 folding work table and sawhorse. Oh,
I saw a horse. Let me show you a table saw.
easy setup, portable, heavy duty. Okay, so no, this is different. This is not, huh? A sawhorse. Hmm.
I'm gonna show you what a table saw is, Jill. Uh, I
Maybe I'm
definitely,
mixing it up.
I
But
definitely.
that's what I'm getting, that table. But it looked like it do have but I don't think it's a table saw. But it has some kind of saw and thing on attached on it.
Okay, here we go. Uh, Real quick. Let me share my screen with you. And this wood can kick back on you. If you have to make sure you are working safe. Okay, let me share this video with you. This is the table saw.
Oh yeah, no, no, no. This ain't it. Oh
Yeah,
hell no.
where is it? Here we go. Uh, Here we go. Yeah, that's a table saw.
Yeah, no. No. But I have it's areas where you can install one in, like I could have one put into my workstation, but no. Nah, I'm not getting the saw.
There it is.
I see.
And I like it because that silver thing on the left, you scoot it over how many inches wide you want your
Mhm.
wood, and you just push the wood through.
Let
I
me see.
love that, and I want a table saw, and I'm gonna get a miter saw. Uh,
Okay.
and
Work it out, girl. Do
yeah,
your thing.
yeah,
Child. You listen, you got it going on because you
there it
know
is,
you
right
got,
there. And they come
yeah.
smaller than that. They have portable ones for work
Hmm.
sites and things like that. Smaller ones. So
Well,
yeah, that's
that's
what.
nice.
Yeah.
I think that's more, that's the next level for real, for real. And
Hmm.
you had it there anyway. You're doing some great things over there, you know. So
Yeah.
that's be right
I,
down your alley.
I'm gonna do some. I can't wait until uh, maybe August. I'm gonna start my Christmas wood crafting. Making different type of Christmas trees that you can set up on your front lawn and things like that. On your front porches or even on the inside. It's so many different crafts that you can make different Christmas trees with. So I'm gonna start that early, so I can get it out of the way for the season. I'm gonna be doing some. Um,
Are you going to
yeah,
uploads or
I'm gonna do pumpkins and candy corns and all of that type of stuff. For the fall, and yeah.
are they going to be uploads or you
No,
going to
I haven't done an upload in my life. I may
oh,
try it. I may try it. That may be
Yeah.
good.
No, I just didn't know how you were, how
Think
you
of
were
it.
going to bring to, how you were going to bring it to through because I know you're doing your news and stuff. So I was trying to see how you were going to, put
Well,
it all
we can go live twice a day sometimes. Very rarely, but we can.
She said, but we can. I
Hey,
mean, it's
Kimberly.
all exciting and it's going to be good. Hey, Kimberly. All
Yeah,
right. Well, let me let you go. I'm
yeah.
holding
Let me
you
get
up.
out of here. It's been nice chit chatting with
Yeah,
you
same
and
here,
kind to
girl.
be.
Miss Ja. And guess I'll see you
See you
tomorrow.
Saturday. You may not see me tomorrow. It
Okay.
will
Oh,
be the
okay.
next
Gotcha.
day. But
Okay.
thanks for coming by and chit chatting with me. I appreciate the
You're
conversation.
welcome. Have a good one.
All right,
Later.
guys.
Later,
I thank you all.
everybody.
Thank you guys for being here. Please hit the like button. Uh, and thank you for showing up. I had a great time with Kind to Be and Jill's Comfort Zone. And that's it for me today. All right. Bye bye.